All right, y'all. Good Doc back again. Once again, let's lock in. I wanted to take a moment to weigh in on the Brittany Griner situation that's happening out there in Russia. Now, I'm sure you guys have already heard the story, so let me not bore you with the details, but let me go ahead and give you a general synopsis of what's going on and how it relates to us being black and abroad and how this could somewhat lead into some of the dangers of being black and abroad, okay? Early part of February, man. Brittany Griner got picked up at the airport in Russia. Now, Brittany Griner, if you don't know who she is, WNBA player, All Star, WNBA champion, two-time Olympic gold medal winner. As you guys know, they don't really pay WNBA players a lot, so in the off season they play in other countries. Brittany Griner just happened to choose Russia as the other country that she plays in the off season in order to make a little extra bread. Okay, so while she was in the airport, she got picked up basically for having hashish oil in a vape of sorts, and somewhat they kind of picked her up on having illegal substance, contraband, or whatever it may be, and subsequently she was locked up. Now, as you guys know, everything going on in Russia as we speak, and the Ukraine situation, pretty intense out there in them streets, right? So I kind of feel like this was more or less Russia's move to just kind of say, yo, we gonna take one of yours and whatnot, since y'all choosing to fight on, this fight on the side of Ukraine. This is us, kind of sort of taking a stance against y'all, right? Whether it be through anybody else, this is us taking a stance. Now, in hindsight, when you think about it, I asked myself, did she not know what was going on or what was about to happen in Russia? Did she not take it upon herself to say, you know what, maybe I should pretty much take myself out of the situation before things get worse, right? You ask yourself these questions and you ask yourself, could this have been, prevented, right? And then you think about what's happening on the side of Ukraine, where they're asking African immigrants to fight on behalf of the country of Ukraine. Then there's some people talking about experienced racism and all types of stuff. And it just becomes like this revolving door of sorts. And it's just really interesting to see what's happening in the world today, who they're asking to fight for each particular side, who's getting arrested in certain countries and things like that. And if you look at it from the black perspective, y'all, you gotta understand this raises some awareness, in my opinion, about being black and abroad. I mean, hypothetically, what if something happened in the Philippines and they were like, well, since you lived here for about 10 years or so and shit, and we allowed you to come back into our country on vacation and shit, I feel like if we get into it with China, y'all should be fighting with us, right? What if they said some shit like that? What if they actually put us in a position to where if we didn't get out in time, they give us an ultimatum of sorts, right? Now, I'm hoping that, Philippines, for example, doesn't get into it with China or any other superpower or any other country for that matter, because, that's definitely an uphill battle to say the least. Same with what Ukraine has going up against a country like Russia. But if you find yourself in that situation or you find yourself caught up and you're kind of like, damn, what do I do? Like, I need to get out of here or I can't make it out. Now I'm caught. Now I'm caught between a conflict that literally has nothing to do with me, but I'm just the black face in the country. Now all of a sudden, where does that put me, right? I kind of feel like in any perspective, when you travel and stuff like that, being black and abroad, you stick out like a sore thumb in most countries, right? So you're kind of like, what do I do if this happens while I'm there and I can't get out? Hopefully, a lot of us will take heed to certain warnings, certain heated conflicts, heated conversations, and we run, which is why we encourage a lot of foreigners in general to make sure that they have an exit plan, an emergency plan, should shit hit the fan. And that's in any country, not just the Philippines. It could be whether you were living in Russia, whether you were living in Ukraine, whether you're living in Thailand, whatever it may be, because you never know what could happen at any given moment. But let's say you don't take heed to those warnings and you're stuck. Now you're stuck in a fight that you didn't ask for. You're stuck in a fight that you didn't even know was coming, right? Or you knew was coming, but all of a sudden you're just stuck in it. What do we do from there? Like, what do we really do? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to either ask us to fight or something. Something's got to give. You're here, man. You're on our side or you're in our country, so you better be doing something, right? They ain't going to just let us live. They ain't going to just they ain't going to just let us slide on by, right? Unless we can get up at the embassy and probably make some moves there. It does definitely pose some dangerous, situations that could particularly put us at a disadvantage when we're living abroad. So, gentlemen, I just wanted to have a conversation, man. I wanted to raise some awareness, wanted to at least politic a little bit about it. What could potentially happen if we found ourselves in that situation? Definitely something you should have some foresight on. Think about it. Stew on it a little bit, and Doc's gonna let you have that at like a crack addict in the comment section below. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all locking in, man. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe. This has been a good doc, of course, and you know what time it is. Time for the good doc to go and get the getting. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the good doc is officially out. At least not go paalam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Makita. Mabuhay. Peace.